Welcome back, episode 3.
Welcome back, bitches.
What are we drinking today?
I don't know.
Do you know? Okay, so the reason why I chose this one was fitting. Last episode, Sydney said she hates tequila, and I love tequila. So we got the gingerbread tequila all the way from Cape Town, from Fat Cactus. I don't even think they sell this in the stores. It's a funny story how I ended up being able to take it. But long story short, I walked out with it under my jacket because there was no way I was not taking this home.
You stole it?
No, I paid for it, but I had to do it that way. Like something to do with their liquor license. But so if anybody goes to Fat Cactus, like you can't not have a gingerbread tequila. Smell it.
No.
It smells like fall as well.
No.
You love fall. Fall is like autumn here. I don't know. Cheers.
It smells like jelly beans.
Cheers.
I need to take a sip of this.
No, don't. Because you're going to change the taste of it. She's trying to cheat.
Wait,
just take.
Let me put some in my mouth and then you re-say it because I can't. You don't want to promote them, so don't say it. Don't take it yet.
Okay. Okay. Cheers. Yes, to episode 3. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It should be taken, to be fair, with like cinnamon and an orange. Go.
Can I plug my nose or is that rude?
No. Go.
Okay.
I swear you're going to like it. Does not taste like tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. This is what I have to deal with when we go out. Like, honestly. Sid, go. Was good? Was good. It was nice, right? It's better than like regular tequila. Yeah. I liked it.
It doesn't taste like tequila, but
shout out Fat Cactus.
There's definitely like, if you don't like tequila, you can. There's still like a little bit.
It even
but
says
it's not bad.
It's cute. Look at the bottle. It says distilled in Cape Town, South Africa.
There's not like an aftertaste of tequila. That's what I like gag if I smell it. That one you can't.
It tastes like a gingerbread.
Yeah, I'm dramatic, so
yeah.
My
right.
It's burning. Why is my mouth numb?
Are you allergic to ginger or something? It's like time out. Let's call the ambulance.
I think because the Coke sat in my mouth too long.
Probably.
Okay.
Right. That's a pussy way of taking it as well. That is funny.
It's not bad. I thought it was gonna taste like tequila. Like
no. I told you it tastes like gingerbread.
It was good. Thanks for sharing that, Jamie.
We have to chill it and then do it with the orange again. You're welcome. I really hope you're not allergic to like.
There's no way
in there
because I feel like a lot of dishes.
I mean, I am trained to administer EpiPen, but we don't have an EpiPen.
I can do
CPR. Girl, you're not going into cardiac arrest right now. First of all, I would not trust you doing CPR on me. But
no, I took the class and I passed, but it was hard. Okay.
I'm certified to deliver a baby, but I think that's like null and void now after all these years. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Oh well, here we are.
Here we are. That's a cute hat.
Thank you.
I should have worn mine. I'm really sad.
I am obsessed with bucket hats. I've got a whole closet, but this we got.
You pull them off really well.
Thank you. That makes me feel really nice.
I feel like it's hard because with my big
it's not for everybody.
No.
Yeah, I really don't care if it look good on me or not. Like I love them.
She'd still wear them.
Yeah, I've got a whole closet, different colors, and like when I see them at markets, I always have to leave with one. Shout out Vibes Boutique, our girl in Cali hooked us up. I bought 2 last week. one was also like a
I
crocheted
love that.
basket, bucket hat with like a Prada sign, and yeah, I'm obsessed
that
with
one.
it. This
And
is
she has
like
really cute mugs.
dinner. Oh, I can't wait to order for Christmas.
No, we're gonna do hot
But
chocolate.
yeah, shout out to our girl in Cali.
Yes. It was nice
Um,
meeting you.
Speaking about last week, it was
Where'd we go?
actually quite interesting. We were at the A&G outdoor event space here in Texas. When you guys
It was
actually,
beautiful.
oh, a dream.
Someone said, tag that you're in Cancun because you can't tell.
Literally,
You can tell, but honestly,
I mean, it was desert
it
at the
was
back,
so
but
pretty. It was so pretty.
it was giving like Cancun vibes.
No one was in the pool.
Which was, yeah, it was like 106 degrees. To be fair, I think
It
like
was
we could have
disgusting.
gotten into the water. But when you guys obviously listen to this episode, it's going to be a month after we went to the event. We got invited as podcast host from a good friend of ours, and it was the first event that we went to as podcast host
I'm not a social butterfly. So
because because we had just started like talking about having the podcast, planning the podcast. We had just recorded our first episode. We working on our launch, and this popped up as an opportunity, and we said we need to get out of our comfort zones.
Yeah.
And we didn't go there thinking like, oh, we're influencers, oh, we're podcast hosts. But when we got there, we were just like welcomed open arms. It was amazing.
We got interviewed a couple people.
Yeah, we got to interview a few people. One of the people were Lydia from Love is Blind. It was really cool actually because I had watched Love is Blind, and that season was the first season I watched, and Sydney didn't. So it was cool to like have her like speak to Lydia and ask her about things that she completely had no idea about. I had to tell her what the show was about. And then it was just also cool for me to chat with her, and we spoke like more on a cultural vibe, her being Latina.
It's two like totally different perspectives because like I've never watched it, so I can ask her and still be in shock.
Yeah.
And like you know everything.
Yeah.
But you get more of like behind the scenes, like what were you thinking?
Yeah. Because it was very like that season was dramatic. Like she had a lot of drama going on. But yeah, she's 2 years married now. She was still giving off like bride vibes with that dress.
Cute white dress.
That was awesome. So
she looked beautiful.
She said she was happy. She said she's still honeymoon phases, and yeah, like she was so fun to speak to. Yeah, she resonated like a lot with me saying that she's 31% African more than anything.
You know, she went to Dubai.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was cute. But yeah, I think that really, I don't know, we had so much fun.
We did. It was
so much fun. We were there for about like 8 hours, and the sun was a killer. It was outdoors.
There was no breeze.
But it was amazing also just being a part and listening to like women in power and in business.
And they really focused on you can still have a family, you can still cater to your husband, your kids, but still be your own person.
And it was genuine. It was genuine. Like they asked
they all had different stories.
Yeah, they asked the queen of clean, what did you do with your first paycheck? And she was real. She was like, I took my grandma shopping, and she loves like Burlington, Ross, and everything.
Did she bought a Chanel bag?
Yeah, it was her first purchase.
I would do the same.
And it's like, if you've always wanted that, and that's what you do with your first paycheck, kudos to you. Like if you got a paycheck of something that you could really say, I'm not paying bills, I'm not buying my kids something, I'm not buying my husband something, what would be your first thing that you buy?
Same, a Chanel bag.
A Chanel bag?
Yeah. Or go somewhere. Depending on how
mine
much
would be a vacation. Yeah.
One of the two.
Would be a vacation. That's awesome.
Or like give a family member that struggles a little bit like she did. Like she gave her grandma something.
That's what she said. But it was...
Or it just depends on how much the money is.
You know, are we sharing it at this moment, or when are we sharing the next paycheck?
Wait, I need to time out. You guys, I'm like drunk. I probably got enough custom.
So, since we are tasting stuff from back home, I usually, when I travel back home, I always have one empty suitcase, and that is filled with snacks from home.
That's such a good idea.
It's a must. Like, I have not tasted candy, sauces, or anything that's as close to home. And it's not only the US, because when I lived in the Middle East, like I did the same thing. Like I'd buy my meats back home, and you can take meats into the Middle East. Yeah, I can't. So
I have a
it's
question.
tough. Mm-hmm.
So in America, we have like California's starting to do it. They're starting to ban like the red 40 or like the ingredients that are really bad for you. How different does the food taste over there? Does it taste more like if I was to eat steak from another country, I feel like it would actually taste like that. But here, I feel like it's just full of.
I'm very biased to this question because I think like anybody that tells you when they travel outside of the US that the food tastes better,
Yeah.
like I'm not going to deny that. And
it's full of chemicals here. Like it's so bad.
Being able to like have traveled all over, I do think that South Africa has the best tasting food. Not only because of like the freshness, but also I just think like the way that we cook it.
Yeah.
Like we use a lot of like spices for flavor, and I don't know, there's just something about our food. It does take an adjustment when we come back from holiday, like when we do start eating the food from here, we can feel like I can feel like there's like bloating. I feel I feel not.
Okay, there's a trend going around on TikTok, and it's so we've got fans out in Atlanta, and they pop down a Fanta, and the next one's a Pepsi, and everyone's commenting saying, "Why is it orange?" And they're from like England or something. Like, why the F is it orange?
It is weird because in England the Fanta is yellow.
It's lighter.
But back home in South Africa, it's orange.
They're like, why
but I will say, like our Fanta compared to here is sweeter. So I don't know if we put more sugar in some of our products.
Probably.
But yeah.
And hot Cheetos, they're not the same.
I don't think I've eaten hot Cheetos back home. But to be fair, like the Kit Kat is different because Kit Kat here is owned by Hershey's. So the chocolate that they use is Hershey's compared to back home. I wish I had Kit Kat left over, but usually like when I buy things, Bar One, Kit Kat, Tempo doesn't get made anymore, so I don't think I buy that. But there's like certain favorite things that I eat more.
Yeah.
The only reason why I have these left over is because I am on a fitness journey, so I had to like cut down like on sugars.
Give it to me.
So we're gonna get Sydney to taste some.
What's this one? A chomp.
This is a chomp. A chomp is like maybe a penny.
ASMR.
It costs a penny. To be honest, I don't know what it costs back home anymore, but this is like. If you didn't have money at the tuck shop and you really wanted a chocolate, you'd buy this one because it was like when I was in school, it was maybe like $1.25, which is maybe not even a penny because $1 is 15.
Hey, these aren't expired. You have like 3 months.
Okay, they're not expired.
I'm gonna do ASMR. Do you like ASMR? Savannah falls asleep to that.
I like sleep ASMR. Ooh, that ginger tequila is kicking in. Okay, tell me how you feel about this one. Oh. Okay, tell me how you feel about this one. Not a fan.
It's like I was picturing like a Snickers when I opened it.
Okay.
Like the texture. The texture is much more.
Yeah.
Dense, is that the word? It's like thicker. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay, this is my favorite chocolate. P.S. I love you.
I'm eating all this because I'm drunk.
P.S. I love you.
Shout out, Cactus. Okay. What is that one?
This is like a caramel wafer. White chocolate caramel wafer.
How'd you break it?
This is my favorite. This one might be expired.
Sorry.
Most of the things is all chocolate there. You like that one? Bang, bam, bam.
Are you going home next month?
January.
Bring me some. 8 out of 10. No.
We'll do an episode.
8.9.
We'll do a new episode with a bag of new things like chips and sauces. Gotta get my mayonnaise, Nola mayonnaise, shout out. And Mrs. Ball's chutney. To be fair, there is a South African shop not too far from us. It's just like, if I can spend $5 on mayonnaise back home compared to $13 here, I'm still South African at heart. Like, I'm gonna save where I can save. Let's be honest.
I hate mayonnaise.
Okay, this is my favorite. So these things, this might be expired because these little marshmallows only come out for Easter.
When did you go home last?
December.
Why
No,
was it
but to be fair, I
Easter?
came back in February.
Yeah.
So February, March, April, that was 2 months.
Yeah.
That was Easter.
I was gonna say you were
And
gone.
now it is August.
Yeah, it should be fine. We're not gonna die. You go first. You know the candy, I don't. Oh, it looks. Why is it orange?
It's supposed to be an egg. So it has the orange of an egg, the yolk, and then the white. These are good.
This is my favorite candy at Christmas and Easter. They do an egg or they do a Santa and it's filled with marshmallow.
Marshmallows are
This
the
is
bomb.
good.
Do you put marshmallows in your hot chocolate
Oh, yeah.
for Christmas?
I do more marshmallows than hot chocolate.
You have to.
And I do crushed candy canes. Like peppermint.
I haven't tried that. I maybe just put the candy cane on the outside for decoration.
Mhm.
This is a
That looks like a cocoa ball that you put in the hot chocolate.
This is a sweetie pie. They actually have a chocolate that's similar to this. It's called a chocolate log. It's like wafer at the
You go
bottom
first.
and marshmallow in the inside. But it's like the marshmallow goo. Is that what you call it? Marshmallow goo?
Fluff. You have to when you have to rate these. How many do we have?
Okay.
One. You have to rate them at the end. Your top 3.
My top 3. Sweetie pie is my favorite. Yes, will be second. In chocolate wise. And then I'll do these marshmallows. But then we also have fruit chips. And then this is, what do we call them? Jelly babies. Funky flavors. I actually haven't tried this one. She saw this packet and she asked, is this mayonnaise? No,
Yeah.
it's Maynard's.
I get so sad. Why are they wet?
It's the humidity. We used to buy this when we had like a school outing, and we would have to hide it away because my dad would eat our sweets, and then we would just end up getting money the next day and stop at a garage on the way to school and buy sweets. Have to buy sweets.
Okay, so in America, this is like dots.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's similar. Or there's something else I can't think of. That's what these taste like.
But don't you think
gumdrops.
they're more flavorful?
Yeah. No, there's more flavor, but these I feel like that's what they would be compared to.
Okay.
Like a licorice or something.
Have you ever had jelly babies that look like this? I'll tell you a story about them. They look like an actual jelly, like a person.
No.
I don't know. Hannah is our director and producer.
Our manager.
Tell us, Hannah, if you had the same. When I was growing up, my brothers taught me to eat this first I eat the legs, then I eat the tummy,
She's like, no.
then I eat the head.
You're always like you're decapitated.
I think I was about to say, she just said that she ate the head first.
You had a red one. The red is always better.
Ooh,
Oh, there's purple.
It's funky flavors.
What's
It says
funky
the flavor.
flavors?
It says the flavors at the back. Can you read it? What was the red one?
I don't know.
That was good. That was good. Okay, and then these are just more chums.
This is good.
More chums. And then lastly, Twinkies. fudge swirl.
Expired. No, I'm just kidding. There's 2 dates. There's one for 2025, one for 2023. So I like these ones. Okay, so when you go home, I want that thing,
The PS.
and then I want these. And
Okay.
the sweetie pies.
We'll always have these. I don't even know how we still have sweets left over, but.
Oh, I see the face.
And then these are like little sandwiches with a cream in. It's like a cake sponge. I will say, to be honest, I don't think I would buy these again. I'm a little disappointed because the filling is not as filling anymore. And it just doesn't taste the same.
Is it chocolate?
There's different flavors. This one is fudge swirl.
Mm.
I think this one is.
It's orange.
We might have to cut this out because this feels like maybe we'll have this as a blooper. This is very, very much expired.
You have to taste it. Do it.
3rd of March, 2024.
No, it's fine. You can eat it. It's only a few months. Do it. You have to.
We're keeping this in then. Okay.
It looks like a Twinkie.
I don't even have anything to drink.
You have the.
It's hard.
What does it taste like? Is that what they're supposed to taste like? I was smushing it in the package. I'm like, this is squishy. This looks like a Twinkie, but you guys call them Tinkies.
Yeah, it's exactly like a Twinkie.
It smells like maple.
I think it's hard.
It's like crumbly. This gave me expired food. It's so like dry. It's falling out of my mouth.
I was ready not to eat it. You said it's fine. Continue.
It's like no, the taste is like throw up.
We're not having that. Yeah. That one was definitely like, expired.
You have to try this.
I did say, full disclaimer, these are the leftovers. Just put in perspective. I was in Cape Town in December. I came back in Feb. I did do shopping before coming back. So that one expired in March. It is now August.
She's trying to say that I can't sue her because she told me. What does it taste like?
No, it actually is nice when it's fresh,
but this is expired and it tastes like throw up. What does the aftertaste taste like to you? I can't put my finger on it. It tastes
like sponge cake. Yeah, and it's like I would say the icing's like a buttery icing.
I think it's supposed to resemble a Twinkie, which here in America, gross.
Yeah,
but yes, they're soft and it's like
they used to be
whipped cream.
They used to be better. Maybe because I was a kid back then, but yeah, I wouldn't probably be buying that for our next. But yes, I have not been eating as much as I usually do when I bring things back because in February, I did start my fitness journey properly.
Not me.
And that is why I have not been binge eating. Sweet things.
I was on my fitness game, but then I fell off. So when you started to get serious is when I was like, no. Okay, speaking about fitness, Jamie, we posted on Instagram earlier this week about what people say to you when you're a mom. Because if you're not a mom, you don't get judgment. But if you are, it's like your whole persona is supposed to change. What is one thing that you hear often from people? Not directly to you, it can be directly to you, but just
in general.
Yeah, a lot of things that you hear people say.
Mine, which I posted, is definitely what I wear. And it's not that I get annoyed with it, but it's literally just what you said. So I can wear something when I wasn't a mom compared to now that I am a mom. So especially like that post and last week, I wore a boob tube-ish kind of top, high waist pants, and my stomach was showing. And I feel like I'm just at a point now where I'm starting to feel comfortable showing skin, or I would say my stomach area again. not that it's annoyed me before. I will definitely say, like, when I'm with Haley, I do feel weird
Yeah.
wearing certain things. Like, I feel weird like wearing a crop top. It just doesn't like for myself. But I don't need somebody else telling me like, oh, you can't wear that. If I am wearing a crop top with her, like, okay, cool. But like if I'm going out and I want to enjoy myself and I'm doing like mom's night out or date night out, I'm going to dress how I always dressed before. I
Someone
love
said that to me
dressing
when we
up.
went out before together.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Oh, you're a mom," and I'm like,
First of
"What do you want
all,
me to do? Have a sign that says I'm a mom?" Like,
but that's the thing. Like, I am a mom. Like, I had a baby. I birthed a child. I did
why does it
not
have
join
to
a
be our
convent.
whole?
Like,
Yeah,
what is
it's not some
expected?
cult.
Like, there's a
It's a
definition, like a
child.
description of what moms need
Your
to
life is
wear.
not supposed to end when you have a kid. It's not. I feel like you can still learn so much more. And like for myself,
You're
because I
supposed
had
to do
Savannah
life
so
with your
young,
kid.
yeah,
Exactly.
like
Why? I want to be the same person.
yeah.
And like for me, I love dressing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very tomboyish, but I like to be girly. So depending on where I'm going and what I want to wear, I'm always going to be like authentic to who I am. Again, it just goes back to like I had a baby. I did not join a convent.
Yep.
So some people will compliment me and be like,
You don't look
you
like a
had a
mom.
baby.
Yeah.
Or say something like, I love that you still have that style.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot. Like a lot of my friends, I just bought a dress for our launch party. What? And I showed a friend of mine and she was like, you can definitely pull that off. Thank you.
Is that the dress you're wearing?
The black one. Yeah. And you said it as well. You can pull it off. And I'm like, thank you. Did it arrive? Yes, it did. Did I try it on? Yes, I did. Did I look at myself and be like, I'll tell you why now, but did I look at myself and be like, damn, it's for me?
Yeah.
It takes a lot for after having a baby for somebody to feel confident in their body, and I will say in their new body. Yeah. Because even though so many people before I started my fitness journey looked at me and said, oh, nothing's changed, you're still skinny. Yeah. The mirror was not my friend.
It's like, your mind. It's
every time I walked past the mirror, it was not just I walked past the mirror. It was I walked past the mirror, I stopped, I looked, I lifted up my top, and I did not feel like myself.
Well, so it's not only like having a baby doesn't just change. Like, yeah, I mean, for you and I think after we like when I had Savannah, I did go back to like my pre-pregnancy weight. But it's not just that, like it can ruin your teeth, it can ruin your hair gets dry, your face breaks out, your skin is dry.
Your hips are wider. There's a lot. Yeah.
Oh, you gained weight.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's okay, now you're anxious about your baby at night. Now it's your mind's playing games on you. Like it's so much more than that.
Yeah. And I think also there's so much pressure on, oh, once you get cleared from the doctor after 6 weeks, you can get back to training. So I did that. Like I got back to training, but I was exhausted. Like I have a newborn, my body's still recovering. I'm still adjusting. I'm breastfeeding, and then I'm trying to like get fit as well. So I just my first year I gave up and said I just want to focus on knowing how to be a mom, how to do this, how to be a good mom, and like be attentive. And that when Hales turned 1, that was when I really like looked back and said, okay, now I figured out how to be a mom. Now I need to get my life back. Like everything else can wait. And I started prioritizing myself, like dates and, you know, being a wife and being a mom and like adjusting everything into it. And then I did start the fitness journey, but social media got to me. Social media in terms of everybody on social media said do something different. And I tried this one and I tried that one and I tried that one, and I just wasn't seeing like progress. And it's only recently, like I said, when I came back from holiday in Feb, I signed up with Assad. Shout out Assad. And I honestly sent him a picture last week and I said, how is it that I look better than before I was pregnant? And I don't train with him in person, it's online. But I just feel like I don't want to see people who are not sweating and
Yeah.
looking pretty in a picture and saying this is what you have to do, and then another exercise comes in and they're still looking good. Like
Yeah.
I have seen his like workout videos and he's always working out with everybody in the gym. I've read his reviews. Personally, I just think that I get the support that I need from him. The other day I said, hey, I feel like my arms are looking a bit too manly. Can we change it up? And he said, no, definitely. You know, like when I want to bug him, I can bug him. And then also it's just all about like what you eat and how you eat in proportion. So there was a lot that came with it. And it took me 2.5 years postpartum to actually get to where I am now. And I'm still not like happy. Am I happy? Am I confident? Do I feel like my old self? 100%. But like, would I like a little bit more? Yeah. I'm always going to work towards that. Maybe that's just my goal. But
I feel like
now I'm just, exactly. And I'm just at a point where for some Janice to come up to me and be like, you a mom, you can't wear that. Oh, well, sorry.
Let me just get on my
Let me
long
just,
skirt.
yeah, like put me in a onesie, girl. Like, was I in pajamas all day? No.
Yeah, we should still take care of ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. That, I think that was a good post because there's so many people
It gets
that
your mind
I
like
know,
thinking.
like, I know somebody also commented and said, oh, you don't look like they get told they don't look like they have 2 kids. Well, what should I always be walking around with 2 kids on my arm for you to know that they're
what do you want me
mine?
to look like?
Hey, let me just walk around with a freaking sign. Like,
I feel like it's still so important to be yourself.
yeah.
You can't take care of your kids. You can't take care of your family if you don't feel your best.
Why must things change? I think that I am purely still the same person.
You can still chase your dreams. You can still go to school. You can still go out.
Can still start a
still
podcast while having a kid. That's crazy,
taking a shot
man.
of tequila
at
1 p.m.
No, honestly,
afternoon.
we travel with Hales. I do everything with her. Like,
it's not about changing your life. It's adjusting your life.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we don't have the freedom, but what can we do to
Make it
accommodate and make sure that she feels
enjoyable.
included? Yeah, you can still do things. Like when we travel, we don't travel often, but when we do, she goes with us because why should she stay at home?
Yeah.
She should get the experience too.
Yeah. And I think that's the problem. Like a lot of people think that having a child stops your life, but it doesn't. It's just like you have another little person that you get to be involved in it. Yeah. But again, like each to their own. Like take what resonates.
Yeah, if you want to wear a sign that says I'm a mom, go for it.
Yeah. What's yours? Like what do you get told most of the time?
I don't look like I'm old enough to be a mom. People tell me I look 16 or 18. I'm like,
I'm 31 and people still like, I'm like, at what age would you like me to have a baby?
I had her young, but yeah, they're like, she's your sister. I'm like, okay, for one, look at her. Does she look like my sister? Like, let's be real. Yeah, you don't look old enough. There's no way. I'm like, okay, get it over with. I hear this comment every day. Like, let's keep moving.
You know what the annoying part is that most of those comments come from other moms.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay.
I would never look at somebody and you're a mom. Like I don't know.
Not in 2024. I mean, like, there's just I think everybody's so, like society today is so into just being authentic and being genuine and being themselves that there is no right or wrong way of doing this. So yeah, it's weird. People are weird, man.
They're odd.
But yeah, that was a fun post. We got quite a few DMs about that. We really like when you guys engage with us. I think that it makes us also feel that we're not the important, but not only like that, but like not that we're the only ones like going through these things.
Not going through it alone. There's other people that can relate.
Yeah.
I like when there's engagement because it's not like we're just posting to nobody.
Yeah.
People actually are seeing what we're posting. They agree with us. And even if you disagree.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
Yeah.
And that being said, like, follow, and share. Wild Thoughts _podcast. We'd love to hear back
Leave
from you
us a
guys.
review. Leave us a question, a comment.
Or concern.
Yeah. Oh God, don't
Question, comment, or concern.
be nice to me. I'm sensitive. I'm shy and sensitive.
But on our next episode, we are actually going to be talking about our pre-launch watch party and our after party.
And recapping everything. We'll post pictures.
Yeah,
and
we're
videos.
excited. And let us know if you want to see our outfits. It's super
Jamie
cute.
has to help me.
I gave in to the TikTok shop, to be honest. This first time I bought from the TikTok shop, and Sydney made me very scared.
Yeah, people say that
She
their
told me
card
that it was
like
fraud. So I did actually request a new bank card. But yeah, we are excited for that. Anything else?
That's all.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye.